want to read this to you. It's regarding the modern black women here in America. As a retired Army veteran, I've seen much of the world during my years in the Army, and I can personally confirm how the black female service members react when they see brothers in uniform dating the local women and not them. The irony is that these same disgusted black females are the very same ones who wouldn't give these same brothers the time of day stateside. This was the primary reason why I stayed overseas for nearly half of my career. The one viable solution to address the black American female effery is for them to be 100% without any black men in America, for them to be completely and totally abandoned as if they were a disease. I feel the energy you've got for the women that are not willing to engage and do their part, but we can't throw them all away. Absolutely not.
Here's my whole thing about that. It bothers me that a person would even say this shit. Now, at the very end, he did say we can't throw them away. But to just get on here and even speak about this shit to begin with, it's just fucking dumb. First off, rather if it was him that he was referring to or if he was reading something somebody else wrote, first and foremost, you took your ass in the fucking military. All right? I hate to be the asshole to say it, but going in the military ain't never benefited this fucking landmass at all. As a matter of fact, over the last 75 to 80 fucking years, going into the fucking military, regardless if you look like this man on the screen or if you look like me or if you have pale skin, going into the military over the last 75 to 80 years has got us where we are today. Now, as I've expressed in the past before, people joined the military and they weren't fully aware of what they were participating in. They weren't fully aware of it. But it does not change the fact that every man, every woman that has joined the United States military for the last 75 to 80 years have participated in bringing us where we are today, knowingly or unknowingly. So that's first and foremost. Second of all, can we have a slight conversation about, if we were to make plans to do all of this in terms of totally turning our back on every sister in America like they was a disease, can we at least have a conversation about how that will wipe out an entire culture of people, the American Aboriginal culture? Can we at least have that type of a conversation? I mean, my God, y'all, we got to start making this shit make sense. Okay, and most importantly, if we cannot make it make sense, we have to turn our back on it. Period. Now, y'all know how I feel about the sisters. I can't stand y'all ass the vast majority of times. But y'all already know I'm a brother who do not date outside my race. I've smashed a pale chick here and there, and when in my younger days, you know what I'm saying? I think one Puerto Rican chick, and that was roughly about it. I am not with the interracial dating shit. For one, the ratio of attractive sisters to me versus the ratio of attractive other non-sisters are still way higher in the sisters. And we talking about like 3 times higher. Hell, I can run into a overweight sister that look way better than overweight Mexican women, overweight white women, overweight Asian women, and you know what I'm saying? So for me, that attraction is still there, even though I can't stand y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? But the attraction is still there. I've never really been attracted to pale-skinned women. I don't like Asian women. I'm not attracted to Mexican women like that. I'm just not into them. I never have been. The couple of times I did it, with the exception of the one girl, the Puerto Rican chick, she was finna get married. So you already know what that was about. But with the couple of white chicks that I dealt with, it's like that shit was disastrous. Like, it was like, the first thing I noticed is that I don't have anything in common with them culturally. I don't have nothing in common with them. This is why I be looking at sisters. Now, we already know our people is broken, and that's one of the reasons for why we in interracial relationships, especially when sisters only fuck with Latinos. They only fuck with pale men, Asian men. When brothers only fucking with pale women, they only fuck with Puerto Rican, light, bright Puerto Rican women and Asian women and shit. Those brothers and sisters are broken. I don't care. Like how y'all heard me tell y'all in one of the videos I made in the past. If you want to know what buck breaking is, as far as I'm concerned, that's the real buck breaking. Now, to take that story and say, that is not 100% true about how they would mutilate a man or anally rape a man or do some really drastic shit to a motherfucker in front of his whole family and this, that, and the other, I can only take that story so far. And the reason for why is because there's something called vengeance. And normally when you do stuff like that, you have to take out his sons too. So that story, that buck breaking story shit, that only goes so far with me. I only believe so much of it. All right? Because you ain't gonna do no shit like, something like that would be etched in my fucking mind and my brother's mind if we had to literally watch you do this to our father as children. Like I say, in a situation like that, normally you would take out the sons, normally, because of something called vengeance. Okay? Now, what I can tell you is this. We have some serious issues that we need to work on. We do. But getting on here making little YouTube shorts and shit like this, and then you got the word family posted up behind you, it's like, I didn't even understand whether if it was him just reading something somebody else wrote or if he's making that statement on his own. I didn't see the point of this video. I didn't really see the point. We have dug each other out enough, man. We have dogged each other out. We've kicked each other in the ass so many times. You know what I'm saying? This is the part that tripped me out with our people, because here it is. The solution is staring you right in the face. And that solution is simple. We have to turn our back on everything we've been doing for the last two and a half, maybe 3 generations now. We have to turn our back on that shit. And the solution is staring us right in the face. Oh man, this the original Lone Wolf, man. This kind of stuff is it makes you irritated. It's irritating to say the least. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. We gotta stop talking this kind of shit. We gotta stop saying stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of my baby mamas are idiots. All 3 of them. I got three children by 3 different women. All right? All of them are fucking idiots. Right? To this day, I'm talking about, as I'm making this video, they're fucking idiots. But I'm not going to get on here and make videos like what this man was just saying. One last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to touch on this passport bro shit that I've been seeing on YouTube. Let me debunk this myth. Or debunk, this myth about going to another country and you can just go get you a wife in another country and all this other bullshit. Let me help debunk that. The first thing that you got to ask is this. If it's so fucking easy to go out of this country and go halfway around the world and find you a fucking wife, if it's so goddamn easy, and if those women are so much more perfect and so much more better over there than they are over here, then what the fuck is going on with these women to where you can just go over there and scoop them up so easy when there's already fucking men over there? Now you chew on that shit. It's the original Lone Wolf, man. I'm out.